It's good to see you again.
With it, I was thinking, I'll give that a try. And it's actually, I've had a lot of mileage with it.
And now Thijs is considering, attacking a Boombot to mitigate some of the damage output and the control that Kolento will have over what happens. Because if there's a Consecration in Kolento's hand, then, leaving the Boombots alive gives you a lot of problems. Oh, he takes 4 damage.
Ouch.
That is painful. Very painful if you're Thijs.
So, moving forward here, Knife Jug could do some work, but that Jaime is a threat now. He's on 10 health. It's very easy for hunters to be able to finish you off with those direct damage cards I was talking about earlier. Kolento might have to start trading a little bit.
He absolutely has to, because Lepronome otherwise deals 2, Hero Power deals 2, Hymen is 6. That's lethal. So Kolento absolutely has to deal with the Hymen and find a way to clean up the board as much as he can without letting Thijs get anything near 8 damage. And any top deck we know from the Hunter is liable to just win the game right away.
Yep, quick shot into quick shot into quick shot could
into
work.
Quick shot, you forgot one of those.
Yeah, so you just play quick shots into quick shots, that could work as well. Kill command, bows, there's a lot going on in Thijs' decks which could finish this off, so going to take some cheeky knives here to help out. Ooh, hits to the left, no, that's not too bad though.
You had to kill it eventually. The question now for Kolento is, how do I not die right away? Because if he pops the high main, alright, that's a good hit for him. Very good hit. Amazing. Oh my god! The perfect outcome. And now Thijs has to find 2 damage off the top. Houndmaster, quick shot. Unleash the hounds, and that will do it. He will take the game up against Kolento. First match. Very solid play from both of these players. I really enjoyed this.
I mean, Kolento's saying he doesn't like RNG, but that bomb was absolutely excellent. It wasn't enough, though. Thijs finally unleashed the hounds off the top, securing the win there. 1-0.
And Thijs is going to maintain his hot streak overall. Recently in tournaments, he's been doing amazing. Takes out the first contest the board somehow, pick up a Frostbolt, and you're able to finish off the Void Terror. It's very difficult, though, because if that 50-50 doesn't work on the Flame Cannon, you're in a really rough spot.
We're in a world of hurt with an 8-5 swinging at you, and he can even just start trading, which is what Zoo likes to do, and then it gives Thijs some time to start developing more of a board.
You might just ping the M first, right?
I think so. Maybe he might Arcane Intellect, be a bit more ballsy, maybe look for a Frostbolt.
Oh man, this guy, if he does that, then definitely showing some serious patience.
Kolento considering all his options here, goes for a Flame Cannon, and he hits it! The 8-5 is taken out by a 50-50. Mana Worm gets to come down as well.
Wow. All right. Well, Thijs is not going to be so far ahead in this game that he's guaranteed to win. However, Thijs has a 50% chance of his own to kill the Mana Worm with the coin. I mean, not the coin, but the knife that gets thrown out. It doesn't work.
So Kolento getting all the luck so far.
Yeah, Kolento's actually way far ahead here because double Arcane Intellect lets him... Oh my god, he can go with everything.
That's really good. Voidwalker will actually protect him a little bit from the minions as well. So not too bad of a draw there, because it does line up nicely with that Sea Giant.
It's as good as it could get, I think, as far as the top decks you got. Maybe Mal'Ganis, to get that Void Color value as soon as you can. But I think overall, getting that 8-8 before Mirror Entity's placed.
Because a lot of 1 and 2 drops I can get hit by the Mirror Entity anyway.
Right.
So now Sea Giant's going to come down. We haven't seen it in a while.
Well, Kolento's got fireballs left, so he could just wait for those, go for some burn to the enemy face. Unfortunately for him, the deck is not nearly as thin as he wants it to be to get those fireballs and guarantee them.
Ooh, Antonidas.
That's a play. Is it worth it if you only play one spell? It's just that you can do it next turn with something like Archmage, Frostbolt, the Giant. Maybe you keep the Archmage. In the meantime, you play Mirror Entity, you set it up. We know he's got a duplicate. Kolento is playing a duplicate in his Tempo Mage.
Shred is a nice minion to have down, though. Nice and sticky, might force some more trade in. And Scientist, do you reckon he'll find anything else? Was it just one duplicate, one entity?
I think that's all he had. Just one Mirror Entity, one duplicate. Now, we'll have to see if Kolento opts for a very aggressive play. I mean, if he lets the Giant live here, he's pretty much dead, because if he pings a 2-1, right now there's 14 damage on Thijs' side. One juggle will finish the game off, so you can't let the Giant live. It's the absolute most likely to lose you the gameplay. Here in this case, he's removing 10 damage off the board, putting down a really threatening minion, and if the Shredder lives, he's also able to win with another Fireball top deck.
Or double abusive.
Exactly.
So, but Thijs will know that double abusive has gone to his hand after seeing the duplicate, so Thijs will be calculating how much damage he can do. Wow, it goes for another tap.
So Thijs right now dies to Fireball alone, doesn't even need Kolento. Kolento doesn't even need to find anything other than a Fireball. The abusive, sure, it's another win condition.
Haunted Creeper, hopefully be able to trade the 1-1 in, then he has much more damage on the board then to trade into what comes out, because you can have to kill what comes out just because of those abusives.
Perfect outcome here for Thijs. Now Kolento with a Fireball top deck could end the game at any moment. The problem is Thijs cannot survive a top deck Fireball, and he also is not going to be able to like leave any minion up, and Kolento finds more draw.
There we go, this could be it. No, that's not it.
Yet. But you play everything. You play the Sorceress, you play the Scientist, and again, Thijs has to deal with those.
It's not worth playing any abusives because they'll just get hit by knives, but definitely play that Scientist and that Apprentice. I mean, ping's not really going to do a lot.
You could ping, I guess, the Knife Juggler. I guess there's a decent argument for that, because you're forcing Thijs to trade it away before it dies. Because you don't need your ping for face anymore.
I think minions are just super important now. It's actually going to go for abusive, so putting the pressure on, saying to Thijs, I'm going to finish you off very soon. You need to find an answer.
So there's
Implosion.
6 down. Oh, that's a great outcome for Thijs.
So this Knife Juggler gets so much interaction now, not only just from the Spider and the Imp Gang boss, but the Implosion as well. So Imps are going to go everywhere, Knives are going to go everywhere. Might be enough to help him stabilize here.
I think it should be. I mean, he might not even have enough room at the end of the... Oh, wow. That's a full board. Is that...
Oh.
Oh my god. This Knife Juggler's on fire.
So now he can run...
Oh my
wow.
goodness. The same thing as earlier. I still don't die to anything but Fireball. Might as well go all in. Spellslinger would have been a very funny card here to show up with a really funky damage spell. Alright.
Only one Spider.
Alright, get the extra bit of damage here. You can push. And now Kolento has 1 draw and an Azure Drake. That's it. Maybe he's going to top deck. That's not it.
Missiles. Oh, man.
That is not quite it. But it will clean up some of the board, giving him potentially an extra turn. Keep that in mind. I mean, the Imp Gang boss cannot spawn any more Imps if the Arcane Missiles doesn't go well. So there's definitely a good argument to be made for Kolento still winning this game despite everything going wrong. Oh, wow. Oh. Very bad outcome. That is game over for Kolento.
Thijs tying it up. 2-2.
Thijs.
Thijs. So what do we have left from Thijs? Is it the Paladin? So it's a Paladin again.